Welcome back. Now that folks have some extra time during this pandemic, some are using it to get out of their homes safely by renting RVs. But most are first-time towers. I've never towed. And making mistakes could be very serious.
Yeah, it sure could. Joining us now is Vehicle Performance Engineer for GM, Jim Holtgrave. And Jim, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having us on. Yeah, exactly to what you two just mentioned. We recently did a study that half of people towing on recent road trips had never towed before. So this is very timely for the vehicles we recently put out.
Absolutely. I have a friend, they just have some mold problems in their house. They have little ones, school's online, so they have packed up and gone to the mountains. I mean, talk about a rookie. Where do you start to be safe and do it the right way?
Yeah, so I'll run through a few things. We did actually a lot of work on this recently in our full-size trucks and SUVs that we've put out to address this, because one of the major things we know is towing is stressful for anyone, whether you're a first-time tower or if you towed a lot. It's always stressful of how do you set up your trailer, how much can I tow, all these types of things. So exactly with that, first thing we did new for the vehicles is added a trailer label. So that's where I tell people to start all the time is on this you can actually look on the passenger side door of your vehicle and you'll see exactly there how much you can tow. This is great for knowing before you go out and either rent or buy a trailer exactly how much can you put behind your vehicle. So that's a major first step. This is actually something pretty new to the market, which we're proud of. It makes it a lot easier for people so they don't have to go look online and look for exactly their build of truck. They can just look right there on the passenger side door and move forward with that. The second item we'll run through, we call hitch view. So this is a great feature which when you're backing up your truck, it'll actually zoom in. And instead of just your normal backup camera, you can actually zoom in a little more beyond that and see exactly where the hitch of the trailer is, which is great for backing up, making it easier. It's something you can do all by yourself. Then actually as you stop, we'll actually put the parking brake on for you so the truck won't roll back as you get out and put your trailer on.
I love the camera that shows the whole bed. If something flies out for some reason, you can see it in action. Stop and go get it.
Yeah, it's shown through some of the views here, but yeah, we actually offer 8 cameras, up to 15 available views on the trucks. This is great for, one, the views where you can see through your trailer, which we call a transparent trailer. Allows you to see what's behind it, so as you're running down the road, you can see if someone's right behind your trailer or not. It's also great for as you're maneuvering your trailer around. You can actually put an accessory camera on the back of your trailer and use this for backing up so that you know exactly what's there.
What kind of response are you getting from drivers who are using these amenities?
Yeah, it's been great. Last year we actually showed this off to some of our loyal customers before we showed it to the media, and they were just in love with it. They were blown away, and a lot of them laughed about how can I get this on my truck as soon as I can.
Why is it so important to know what is around you when you're towing something?
It's kind of two things. One is just the stress side of it. Anytime you're maneuvering a trailer, you can't always see everything around it with your normal side view mirrors. That's why we've added these 15 views that show on the sides, the trailer, as well as the sides of the truck and back of the trailer. It's really everything around it, as well as just for safety, right? If you're new to this, you may not exactly know the dimensions of the trailer, and this lets you be able to see everything around it.
And as far as you know, Jim, during this pandemic, are people actually going out and, towing RVs?
There's quite a bit, yeah. So as I mentioned, there was actually another stat that was a third of people that were doing recent road trips were towing. So that's quite a bit compared to what you would normally expect. I think a lot of folks, as you mentioned, getting out and exploring new areas. And one other thing I'd like to say for new people trailering, one other feature we added is a pre-departure checklist. So this is a way you can go in through your center stack and click through and walk through a checklist that we've put in there for you that'll tell you exactly things that you need to check on your trailer so when you get rolling, you know everything is safe. In addition to that, you can actually check, hit a button inside the truck and get out and check all of your lights, and it'll actually run through a light test on the back of the truck and trailer for you. So this is another great feature we're really proud of, and even ourselves as we're trailering at work, it makes it much, much easier.
Awesome.
Jim, I think with what you said, Noelle and I could actually do it now. I think we could plan a big road trip.
Try it out.
Yeah, good stuff. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me today.
Of course. Wow.
Cool.
So I'm ready.
Kind of makes it
Let's go
foolproof.
somewhere.
I think we can do it. Okay, now we get over the cooking mistakes. We can do the trailer. All right, we're on it.
We're all good to go.
Road
Cook
trip
in
straight
the
ahead.
RV.
Uh-huh.